Alright, this video is how to install a Rheem Performance Platinum Hybrid Hot Water Heater. This one has been running for a while and I can tell you is doing a fantastic job. So I'm just going to go over the first thing, which is the part, because once you have all the parts for this installation, you're all set. You won't need, very much. You pretty much won't need anything else as long as you have the parts. Having the parts is what really matters. Okay, so things that you will need an expansion tank, okay, and just a fitting, a T, so that you connect it to your cold water line, okay, your main water line. This is connected directly, okay, this is connected directly to my main water line, and it connects over there to my main water line, comes all the way out here, and from here I just put a T in there and a 3/4 to half. When I moved in, this was half. They were already here, so I didn't have to buy any of those. So if you don't, you will have to get something that will allow you, to connect to your main water supply and also to your main hot water line going into the house. So you just connect it to your two mains, and they will come over whichever location you want your tank to be. So these were already here. I didn't have to get these. So basically I just got a T, cut it, put it here, add a little piece, add my expansion tank, and from that side they were good. The installation also calls for shutter valve, okay? So on the hot water line out and the cold water line in, that you can shut it off if there's any issues with the water. So if you didn't have lines like me, you probably will need elbows, or this is pretty flexible, so you might not need that. You might just have your line come in and just loop down and go into the tank. But if you want things to be straight like here, you get yourself two elbows that will go down to shut off valve, and then it goes all the way down to your tank. If you're in Maine like me, this code, you need to have one of these, and I just grabbed them at Home Depot. They're 3/4 to 3/4 fit, okay, connector, and they're 24 inches. So I got that one, okay, and then I got this one. So two connectors, all right, and then an adapter here. Have the 3/4 sharp bite. It's really easy. You don't have to work very hard. And then you will need parts for your condensate valve. So there's two of them, okay, two of them here. So this is 3/4 and this is half. So you need an elbow here. I got an elbow in the picture. In the manual it shows you that this is also an elbow, but I recommend getting just a straight fitting like this, because what you'll do, you screw this in first and then you put this straight and then you screw that in. All right, and I just got some PVC pipe, really cheap. I got two long ones and I just cut them to pieces to what I needed. All right, so basically you need an adapter, an elbow here, and then an elbow to the drain. Okay, the smaller one, you just need one elbow, and then you need this, this piece of pipe. It's just clear pipe, okay, and clear tubing, sorry, that you just run in. It's like 25 feet for like $4. I got that at Home Depot as well. It's the hard one. All right, don't go buy the packs or PVC. It's very expensive. Just get the cheap one like this. And one thing, when you're screwing these in, you don't really need to tie them in very hard. I basically did 3 turns and then I left them alone, because if you tie them in very tight, this plastic here will break. So you just 3 turns, leave them alone, 3 turns, leave them alone. Okay, I'll just put a lot of this filling here and then you'll be fine. Over here, you just screw them in. They were a little tight to screw in, but I put them in there. It was fine. I also got this collection tank, at Home Depot. I think it was like $9 or something, just a plastic one. So no big deal. All right. So basically, expansion tank, connectors, elbows if you need them, shut off valve, okay, pipe, adapter if yours is like mine, which is half, If it's not, then you will just be good with the 3/4. Okay, metal. Okay, connector here. Get yourself two of them, and PVC. Buy yourself two of them. It's just 3/4, 3/4 PVC. Right? It's really cheap at Home Depot. 3 elbows, one connector here, and also one connector here. Okay, and for your discharge, you want to get you one of these big pipes that you will use, you know, for the discharge. That's why you will connect here in the event that this were to flood, so the water will go out and it will dump into your drain right there. Okay, I just hung them here so because I'm not expecting it to ever malfunction, but you never know. So you want to be prepared in the event. One thing that I'll show you guys, pretty much I installed it, by just looking at the picture. So this picture here on page 10, installing your water heater, is basically will tell you where everything goes, right? So for your drain valve, your cold water inlet, hot water outlet, relief valve, or it tells you how to put your clips. So I basically, connected it this way using this kind of method. The only thing that I did that was different here was, it calls here for some PVC for your 1/2 inch smaller condensate drain, but I just used a clear tube like you guys saw there. All right, so the first thing that I did was go ahead, shut off your main water supply, shut it completely off. Okay, I would say go ahead and make your connection. All right, but wherever you cut, water is going to come out, so that cold water. But if you have a shut-off valve before where your water comes out, shut it off, make your connections, extend your connection to the location where you want to have your tank. Once you are where you want to have your tank, you're good to go. So when your connections come and meet, just put your shut-off valve right there, connect it to the tank on both right there. Okay, and what I did, I just went ahead and put this in, 3 turns. It's all set. Actually, you want to put this one in first. You put this 3 turns, you leave it alone, you put this 3 turns, and then just make your connections going all the way down to the drain. Put your relief valve connection in, and here put your electrical make your electrical connection. Okay, what I would say though is this connection here needs a little bigger circuit breaker. All right, so my circuit breaker, I don't know, I can't remember exactly. I mean, I had somebody come and do it for me, but my hot water heater, you can see it's right here. So it is, let me see if I can zoom on that. 60. Yeah, I'm trying to see what kind. So it's a 30. Yes. So it's a 30 one, right? So you need a 30 amp circuit breaker. Okay, because those ones are all 15, 20, but you need a 30 for your hot water heater. You will need one of those, and get you, this strong cable for your connection as well. So you just connect it right there to your box, run the cord over. The connection is here. It's pretty standard. I didn't get to do that, but once you open it, you will see exactly how it goes in there. It's pretty easy to do, but let's just recap again. So make your connection to your main cold water supply. All right, connect it to your main line, have it come all the way out to where you want it, where you want your tank to be. Same thing with your main hot water line going into the house. You extend it to where you want, put your elbows. If not, just run the line down, put your shut off valves in. Okay, run the tubing, connect it to your connector, your metal connector, 16-inch, a Home Depot. Okay, because you have 2 of them. And then after that, 3/4 condensate in. Put the little one in first, 1/2 inch. And I use shark bite because it was very easy for all of them. So shark bite for the little one, pop it in. You're all set. 3 turns. 3 turns. If you do more than 3 turns, you will be screwed. This little black plastic thing here will break. Okay. 3 turns. Make your connections. Going all the way down. Elbow. And then all the way at the end. Over there. Excuse the image. It's a little blurry. Alright. And then another elbow here. And then right into your drain. And I just put some tape with the clear tubing so that it will get to my drain right there. And you just need one of these big pipes here. Let me see how big these are. Channel, Charlotte pipe. I don't know what size is this. PVC. 1.5 inch PVC pipe. 1.5. I think that's what it says. 1.5. Yeah, 1.5. And I just have enough to run into the drain. That's just for your discharge, you know, in case your water, your pressure line, you know, goes off. It will discharge you, and the water will go into the drain for you. Okay. So yeah, that is how you go ahead and install Rheem Performance Platinum Hot Water Heater. You know, as far as operating it is very, you know, very, very easy. You set up your water here. You have your modes, you know, 7-day vacation. You have your modes here. You can basically switch them as you need. Hot water, water heater off mode. I leave it on energy saver, all right, because my energy saver basically does hybrid, and then if there's not enough air, it will pull up, you know, electric, and then it will use the electricity. You switch your water temperature like this. I put it at 135 because I like my water hot. You know, you have some different settings here that you can watch, and it gives you different status sensors. You hear it running right now, you know, because I just changed the water temperature. So it's trying to. It woke up for service. He will tell you if your water has some errors. You can do a test for your water heater, but it's just a little touch screen here that you can play with, and so forth. Okay, hope this video will help somebody do their installation for Rheem Performance Platinum Hot Water Heater.